Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of Common Sense Bets. I have poured over 9,000 hours into my sports betting algorithm to outline the pain points that bookmakers don't want you to know about. I did the hard work, so you don't have to. Let's take a look at the Japan Open for men's tennis for tomorrow morning. First match that we've taken is Miomir Kecmanovic of Serbia to defeat Francis Tiafoe of the United States. At the odd line of 150 and an expected yield of 15.92%, I think that the Serbian is a strong bet. A few notes are that Kecmanovic just came out of a super clutch win against Dan Evans, actually having saved 3 consecutive match points in a nail-biter, and additionally showing signs of improvement amidst a generally lackluster second half of the season. I think that Kecmanovic will give a strong showing tomorrow against Tiafoe, making him a worthwhile bet. Our second bet at the Tokyo Open is Martinez over Kwon. The odds here are very nice at 200, with also an expected yield of 15.92%. Kwon has been generally inconsistent this season, having just won 2 matches in a row for the first time this entire season. Martinez has been looking quite good this event and will try to make things close. I think the odds are very strongly tilted in Kwon's favor and make a very good value bet case for Martinez. Our third selection for Tokyo is Fritz over Kyrgios. This is a highly contested one. At odds of 138, I think that taking Fritz is a great decision. You never know what kind of nick you're going to get, so this is a really solid value bet. Additionally, Fritz actually leads the head-to-head 1-0, so he's looking to make a statement and continue that to a 2-0 lead against Kyrgios. Our last selection for Tokyo is Shapovalov over Coric at plus 120. I generally think that both players have actually shown pretty good form, so this is definitely a value bet as well. Shapovalov is coming off a strong performance last week in Seoul, actually having reached the finals, so I think that the Canadian is a strong chance for winning tomorrow's match. Lastly, let's look at the Astana Open wagers. So here we only have 3 of selections. First, we have Hurkacz over Tsitsipas at plus 100 odds with an expected yield of 36.09%. Tsitsipas has seen multiple upsets this year and has an unconvincing tournament performance against Nardi, requiring 2 tiebreakers in order to put him down, a player that has not really shown any strengths on the season thus far. Additionally, Hurkacz has had a much stronger tournament and is looking to put a dent in his head-to-head with Tsitsipas, and given the nature of this toss-up, I definitely think Hurkacz is the safer bet here. Next, we have Khachanov over Djokovic at an odds of plus 475. If you take this bet, you definitely have to be willing to lose it. This is a long-term value bet. Khachanov has beaten Djokovic only once, but it's been the biggest stage of which they've played in the Paris Masters final of 2018. Khachanov also reached the US Open semifinal and is hoping to carry some momentum, coupled with some doubts that Djokovic was showing in the Laver Cup, where he struggled with a loss to Ogier Aliassime. I definitely think that Khachanov has what it takes to beat Djokovic. It's just really a question of, do I think he's more likely to win than the odds lines that the bookmakers gave? The answer is definitely yes. The last pick that we have for men's tennis for tomorrow morning is Medvedev over Bautista Agut, our only favorite of the day. I definitely think this is the most favorite line that we're going to see for tomorrow. The Medvedev line is priced quite low because he's actually trailing quite significantly in the head-to-head against Bautista Agut. However, I think the Medvedev form has looked good lately, and I think that taking Medvedev here is the move. You're not going to be able to take him against a player he's capable of beating at these odds anytime in the future, and thus I think it's a wise decision to take the Russian in the morning. Anyway, good luck to everybody tomorrow in your wagers. Don't forget, make bets that make sense.